You had a question at the front here, sir. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What do you think of your what do you personally think of your character Levi? Like what do you kind of think of the world or and character kind of fits into that world at all?
What are my thoughts on the world of Attack on Titan and how Captain Levi fits into that?
Yeah.
The world is bleak. I'm a big fan of apocalypse stories. I think human society on the macro and micro scale is a very fascinating study. Anthropology is an incredible study. And I think that is a good example both on those that are fighters and those that are hiding within the deeper walls and kind of the political bureaucracy that's beginning to kind of be unveiled. It's a really fascinating aspect of the world. What I find interesting about the Scout Regiment and Levi and Irvin and that whole realm is they're the people on the front lines. They're the ones that really see into the faces of humanity's destruction and basically just flick it off. And they turn around and look at the people they're protecting, and they start to realize that they probably should be flicking them off too. And so this is kind of this undercurrent of plotting and what they believe is the best for humanity, and it may go against military ones, maybe go against what people think is the right choice, I don't know. And that's kind of the cool intrigue of that portion of the story. I haven't read the manga. I'm not fully caught up on the manga because I know. It's okay. Partially because I wanted to watch it as the series came out. That was how I was introduced to it. And so it's been really hard to avoid spoilers. I want to really bad because I know that I have all those backstories revealed, and I'm like, I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened. Well, what I really like about him is he comes from the streets. You know, he comes from this very harsh, vulgar, thuggish lifestyle, and has ascended to become this bastion of humanity's greatest. And in a way, he kind of shuns that title. He doesn't want to be the center of that attention. He just wants to get the job done. And his relationship with Irvin, like I said, I don't know the whole backstory, but I'm really curious to see how that transpired, because there is this kind of unspoken bond of brotherhood there that's like near ship level. But I think with any person that is put in a world that is so fraught with violence, and a person that themselves is a soldier in that environment, you choose some psychological way of dealing with the ramifications of those experiences. Some people, like Hanji, go crazy! I think Levi, his response is to just shut everything down. You know, to minimize and swallow that and just kind of try and discard it.
You think it's like, you kind of think in your opinion, what do you think you believe Eren is? I know from the manga, a lot of us know about how he beats Eren up in front of the court just to save Eren from the HQ by that military police. And I know a lot of us he hates him a lot.
Yeah.
Do you kind of think he views Eren as a threat, or you think he views him as a chance of salvation?
I think he sees Eren as a tool. I think it is. I think Levi does care about people. Like, you can see it, like his squad, Petra, like his main squad and his soldier that's dying, like his first major scene in the anime. Like, he does care for people. When Irvin tells him they have to retreat after he's lost soldiers, he's not like, okay, let's go. He's like, no, I've lost a lot of men. You're not going to tell me that we're just going to run away. Like, he does care for people. He just keeps it very close to his heart, because that's how he's taught himself to deal with the difficulties of his lifestyle. But in those situations too, you see that they are very cold and very calculating, and it's very much ends justify the means type circumstance. And I think he sees a spark of goodness in Eren, but more than anything, him and Irvin view him as a tool to get what they want and need for whatever their ultimate plan is. So, a little bit call me, a little bit call me. He likes Eren. I think he does. I think it's a part of him that's really like, I like this kid, but also he's going to be really useful. We can keep him alive. That might involve keeping a tooth out of him.
It's in the basement.
It's in the basement? That door better be like a steel reinforced iron titanium door, because the whole searching for the key thing, when it's like, it's just wood. I don't need the key, technically. Oh, there's something there. Alright,